Hi everyone, welcome to Board of Tanks with StewiejP. I'm Stewie and this is my old mate Struth, my clan commander from 1AR, and he's running around in his E50M. This is a tank that I'm really looking forward to buying at some stage very soon. It's the big tier 10 German medium tank that everybody who's got one tells me that it's absolutely awesome. Of course, you can play it like a heavy if you really want to. You can play it like a medium, and like a lot of German guns, like a lot of German tanks, it's got a pretty accurate gun. Gun does 390 average damage with APCR, which is standard rounds, 270 penetration, 330 penetration for the heat rounds, a high explosive anti-tank if you need a little bit more pen when you're coming up against those big heavily armoured IS-7s and Mouses and all those things that can be a little bit challenging to penetrate. Now, Struth from 1AR, he was pretty excited when he told me he had this replay, even though he misses his first shot. Now, I've got to say, this bloke's come a long way since I've met him. He's clearly been listening to my advice and guidance and is turning into an absolute ripper as he bounces the T54 lightweight. But don't worry, it's going to get better. He's on, I never know the name of this map, Malinovka. Just kicking back. Bit of sniping action going on with the E50M. Of course, the E50M is pretty well armoured for a medium tank, and it's not known for its speed, but it can get to places, I guess, from A to B. I haven't got one, so I'm hoping to buy one very soon. Anyway, a little bit of a slow start. You can see he's not running a med kit in this game. Maybe in his experience, he has had this tank for a long time. He tells me 4 years, and he's got a big repair kit and a little one. Of course, this is from patch 9.17, so there's no stun yet in artillery, which is a totally irrelevant thing to say because there's no artilleries on the enemy side or on Struth's side. A lot of tank destroyers though in this game, which is a little bit, can create dynamic gameplay. You can see one of those dirty, rotten defender Object 252 used down the bottom, camping like a bitch. I guess he's worried about the Lorraine 40-ton, the new premium French auto-loading medium tank, which is encroaching on their base with that Jagdpanzer E100. Now Struth's decided enough stuffing around, going to get up there to where all the action happens on Malinovka, up in the top, and puts a shot into the side of the T11 OE5, and he uses the windmill for a little bit of cover before picking up his first kill, killing the enemy E50M, which is exactly the right thing to do. 2-zip to score. The SU-100 picked up a kill on the Leopard PTA. Gee, you'd be shitty if you're in a Leopard PTA. You got killed by a little Tier 7 tank destroyer, but this is all about Struth. He's just put a shot into the T-34, the Tier 8 heavy American tank, and he can afford to hang around here because there's no artillery to bomb the shit on him and drop turds on his head. He's just going to keep chipping away at these heavy tanks that are pushing up. Looks like it's a T-34. There's also an IS-7. IS-7, pretty... I didn't think that'd go through. Pretty challenging to penetrate the IS-7 on its day, but that IS-7 is getting absolutely smashed by Struth and his team as he looks towards the top of the T11 OE5. It looks like the American heavy tank has backed right off, and Struth's thinking, I'm going to get stuck in here. I've got plenty of backup here. I'll just put a shot into the T11 OE5 before I do, and looks around, sees he's got plenty of help. So it's time to start chipping away at these enemy tanks. Another shot into the IS-7. Doesn't manage to penetrate him yet. Someone else tracks him, and you'll think that looks like a pretty juicy target there as he helps to take the IS-7 down to 94 hit points. Waits for that German gun to reload. Looks pretty accurate to me. There's kill number 2 for Struth from 1AR, the great commander of one of the best clans, not one of the best clan in the world. What are you talking about, Stewie? We're on Malinovka, another one of those maps that I sometimes find challenging to pronounce, especially after a few frothies, as he starting to creep down this hill. Looks like nobody else looks like they're really going to move forward though, do they? They're all quite content to snipe, so Struth's saying, stuff it, I'll use this dead T-34. Caught one shot from the T11 OE5, but have a look at that accuracy straight into the cupola of the T11 OE5. He's down to 219 hit points. Looks like he's not aiming Struth's way, so there's your German accuracy. Another shot into the turret of the top tier American heavy tank, and that's his third kill. 3,181 hit points of damage, 400 damage blocked, and I cannot believe he's got no assisted damage. He's right at the front there. He's got a lot of backup, and looks like everyone's going to go back. Looking at the mini-map, you can see there's Lorraine 40 ton there, the Tier 8 auto-loading French premium medium tank, the Batchat as well. There's a Lorraine, also a Panther 2, Jag Panzer E100. That's too slow to be anywhere other than here, or he may have moved forward. The T54 doing a great job down there, keeping the Lorraine 40 ton lit, which the SU101 just picked up the kill. 2 kills to the SU101. Fair credit to the bloke in a Tier 7, in a Tier 10, Tier 8 I said. Tier 8 in a Tier 10 game. Struth now with his 1,684 hit points, he's still got up his sleeve. And who said the E50M looked slow? He's doing 63, 64 kilometres an hour downhill with his team, and all these guys are still just sitting there. They really don't want to push onto this grill and a lightweight. That's all that's going to be there, a grill and a lightweight. All the rest possibly down this southwestern flank. 6-1's the score, and Struth, a great commander from 1AR, 3,181 damage, 400 damage blocked, and this is what I'm talking about. He's clearly learnt from watching my replays, watching my videos, and even submitting a couple himself. Now, after this game, we're going to show you what Struth gets up to on a Saturday night in the 1AR Shenanigans, featuring one of the most popular events on a Saturday night, live streamed on IMC Jimmy's Twitch channel, and of course that's Argy Bargey. 7-1 the score now. The TW1OE5 picked up the kill on that T54 lightweight. And Struth saying, rightio, look out, Jag Panzer. I got this shit. Hold my beer. Here he comes. He's looking for... There's the Jag Tiger, the Tier 9 German tank destroyer. And Panther 2 gets lit by my old mate Struth. He fires clutch straight through the window. Hacks the enemy. Jag Panzer fires his big, scary shell as... Struth does the right thing and tracks the big German tank destroyer. Tracks him in place, hoping someone else is going to shoot him. Needs to get rid of that Panther first up, I think. That's the one providing all the vision. Takes him down to 116 hit points, and now gets himself into a position where the enemy tanks can't shoot him from across the field. Oh, they might be able to shoot him from there. The T54 gets set on fire. Fixes his tracks again. Struth bounces a shot from the Jag Tiger. His tracks eat the shot from the Jag Panzer E100 with the score on 8-2. He's done nearly 4,000 damage. He'll be fancying himself here against this big, slow, clunky German tank destroyer. Puts another shell in for 387, and I reckon he might have picked up the assisted damage in that kill from the friendly Jag Panzer E100. And there's a Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger, German accuracy, GETONBOARDSTEWIEJP. 10-2 the score, 4 kills to me old mate Struth from 1AR clan, 4,500 hit points of damage, 1,440 damage blocked, 1,899 assisted damage as he starts rolling in his big E50M, the big Tier 10 medium tank, straight towards the enemy flag. Gets lit, probably from the Indian Panzer, and finally these guys have gotten off the hill. Well, some of them have, these two haven't. These two have gotten halfway. It's like being a little bit pregnant, isn't it? They're not really going to go, they're not really interested in a big push. They've got the armour, they've got the Type 4, the T-34, 2 T-34s and a Batchat, and the Batchat's the one leading the charge as Struth comes up and says, hey Indian Panzer, thank you very much, 393 damage. He bounces the first shot, cops a smack in the mouth from the SDRV 103, the big Tier 9 Swedish tank destroyer, gets another shot into the Indian Panzer, the Object 252U, who was camping the base all game, picks up the kill. 12-3's the score, 4 kills to me old mate Struth, 5,395 damage, 1920 block, 2,053 assisted damage. As he just kicks back here, he's got a dead gunner, no med kit, which we did mention early, and he's just lit that SDRV. He's looking, oh, he's aiming his way. Bounces the first shot into the reasonably well armoured what is it? Swedish tank destroyer. Puts a shot into the Batchat, which is always pretty handy, and he's keeping himself in a position where that SDRV can't really hurt him. Well, of course he can't hurt him. He's been killed by the Object 252U as Struth puts another couple of shots into the auto-loading Tier 10 French medium tank. He hasn't fired any gold this round. He's down to 2 APCR rounds as the Batchat, the SU, and the T-34 come down on the French medium tank. No idea where the grill's last spotted. The Object 252 seems to know where he thinks he might be, back at A2. 14-5 the score. 6,131 damage by my old mate Struth. 1920 damage blocked. 2,053 assisted damage. And it's all over. The fat lady is getting ready to sing as Struth starts to come forward to try and get one more shot. Is probably the best he can hope for into the grill. No, he can't. The D34 steals the kill like the newbie probably is, but have a look at that. That was an absolute ripper on Malinovka from the old mate Struth in the E50M. The E50M, of course, the E50M is the Tier 10 German medium tank. As we have a very quick look at the post-game battle results, as I said, is clearly learnt from the master, StewiejP, watching videos and replays. It's an ace tanker mastery badge for Struth. The spotter medal for all that assisted damage that he did. The hand of God, the bruiser, fired up, fire for effect, the steel wall in a medium tank. Of course, the E50M can do that. It does have a decent amount of armour for a medium tank, and of course the high caliber. It was a ×5 weekend by the looks of it, and that's why he's picked up 10,124 experience for that result, and he damaged, killed, spotted and smashed more than half the enemy team, is what you can see on the right hand side of the screen. The second page of the post game battle results really outlines how good Struthy went in that game. 6,131 hit points of damage, 4 kills, 1,323 base experience. He fired 25 shots, 24 hit. I did mention how accurate that gun was, especially on those Coppola shots in the T11 OE5. Only 18 did damage, so 6 shots bounced or went into the tracks of the enemy tanks, but he blocked 1920, he did 61-31, and he spotted over 2,000 hit points of damage. Not a bad result credit-wise, 13,830 credits, pardon me, after tax with a premium account. And that was an absolute ripper on Malinovka. As we have a look at a little bit of Argy Bargey, this is what 1AR clan get up to on a Saturday night. This is my point of view. Struth's in front of me. Oh, look, fuck it. I'm just going to track him because I like to lead the charge. They don't have artillery. Now, Argy Bargey is all about not shooting things, but every now and then you can shoot stuff, just sometimes. Saturday nights, there you go. Struth repays the favour. Tracks me. Saturday nights, 1AR. Get on board. Shenanigans. This is one of the more popular Shenanigan events. No shooting. Bring the heaviest tank you've got. And the objective is to put your teammates into the drink. This is done on Lakeville, like you can see now. It's also done on Mountain Pass on that bridge. And of course, if you fall off the bridge, sometimes you can survive. I can't, but some people can. And on this little one, this is just a mini Argy Bargey. Looks like it's 5-a-side. There's a few celebrities there though. There's IMC Jiminy's VK7201K, Jezelenko, your beauty in the Jag, Hardy in the Type 4 Heavy, Noodles in his OE, feeling pretty brave in his OE, as Jezelenko goes straight up, just like he did in the 70s playing for the Blues. Gets up on his side, he's squashing me a bit. I'm not too impressed with, I don't know about that. But anyway, we're going to back out, and hopefully he can squash his old mate IMC Jimmy. Don't forget to check out IMC Jimmy on Twitch. And this is where Argy Bargey, as well as all the other shenanigans on a Saturday night, get displayed for your viewing pleasure. It's 100% free. Who fired that shot? I don't think that was Struth. And of course the Ferrell's in there. Here's the one that won the Anzac Day race not so long ago. Ratchet Man, Johnny Koraki. And of course Struth, the man needs no introduction on Lakeville. We've still got Jezelenko on his side. Oh, I don't think he's too impressed by that. Somebody's shooting. Jimmy goes straight up in the air, but he's squashing me, but we just managed to nudge him. Now he doesn't fall into the drink straight away, but that's going to change pretty soon. Ratchet Man feeling very, very brave in his SU-100Y, the Tier 6 Premium Derp tank, the box tank, Premium Tank Destroyer from Russia. Of course, not known for its armour, but he has a red hot go in that thing as we start forming up again. Try to flip. Jezelenko still on his side. IMC Jimmy struggling to get back up. I don't think he's going to make it, but this is a case where you need to sometimes use a little bit of tactics in Argy Bargey on a Saturday night 1AR and IMC Jimmy's Twitch stream, which will be described in the video description below. Now sometimes you can get a bit of a stalemate just like this, and I think that might be one reason somebody said, right, yeah, we'll shoot 1 or 2 shots. But generally, you're not allowed to shoot on Argy Bargey unless you're firing shots into the air, which I think that's what the Feral might be doing in his Type 5 heavy Japanese Tier 10. I am looking at Jezelenko's undercarriage, maybe, and very, very tempting to shoot it. And Struth's keeping him up on his side. We don't want Jezelenko's an old hand at this. He knows what he's doing. And now we're starting to move. We're getting Hardy down. Hardy, we might get 2 for the price of 1. Jimmy goes into the drink. Hardy's back down, and that big Japanese heavy is going to really struggle to get back on the road as we start wedging Lodged Alloy in the big mouse. Lodged Alloy from 1AR M clan, the sub clan, of course, Hardy from Flex. The Feral is decide stuff this. I'm going to kamikaze these blokes down here if I need to. If I need to get rid of them. Only 1 tank down. That's IMC Jimmy drowned in his VK72. 01K, the Clan War reward tank. Jezelenko almost upside down. And all of a sudden, it's time to start shooting as Struth sends the Oni back. You can't bring an Oni to Argy Bargey. I'll go, no worries. I'll get Lodged Alloy. Let's get him. Near the mouse. Straight into the drink. And it's all kamikaze. Back there, we can leave it to Johnny Karaki in his IS-7 and Ratchet Man up against Jezelenko back on the main thing. But Jezelenko gets taken out. He was up on his side. And that's what happens on a Saturday night on 1AR Shenanigans. I encourage you to tune in. It's lots of laughs. More than welcome. Everyone's welcome. Unless you're under 18, do need to be a grown-up to play. But anyway, there's a little bit of Struth and 1AR action featuring the E50M and a little bit of Argy Bargey for a bit of a giggle on a Saturday night. Thanks for the replay, Struth. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.